The head of state says it's the NRM government that brought politics of unity as opposed to the tribalism, and this has ensured peace and security throughout the country, which previously was unheard of. While officiating at the 50th Memorial Lecture of the late Chief Justice Benedicto Kiwanuka at the Judiciary headquarters in Kampala, President Museveni said, due to the tribalism, Ugandans failed to agree for a common goal, like getting rid of the former President Idi Amin, who ordered for the abduction and killing of former Chief Justice Benedicto Kiwanuka.
We salute Ben Kiwanuka, but please, Ugandans, the political class, let's not lose new opportunities. NRM has been able to keep you together for 35 years now. That's why we are moving. But I appeal to you all, consolidate, support this unity, this approach of Agali Awamuge Kokorachi.
He saluted the late Chief Justice Benedicto Kiwanuka, whom he described as a principled man, saying that it was unfortunately that he ended up working for the wrong government of Idi Amin.
For us, we had a different view. He should not have joined Idi Amin. Idi Amin was not somebody Kiwanuka should have been Chief Justice for. This was a missed opportunity because that time, if we had all said Amin out, all, DP, Kabaka UPC, we who are now forming our own group, what became NRM, if we had all said Amin out, it would have been easier. But again, we had different positions.
He held Chief Justice Kiwanuka for standing firm against the tribe chiefism of Mengo, saying not to push tribe agendas, but advocating for the national position.
This is really what I would advise Ugandans, not just the lawyers and so on. The chauvinism of Mengo should have been rejected, because you can see how many opportunities we lost. We lost 1962 to have a unanimous position and say no to Mengo. Stop. I can assure you, if Obote had joined Ben, there would have been no trouble in Uganda.
The Chief Justice Alfonso Unyidoro thanked the family of Benedicto Kiwanuka for giving Uganda their son, who served as a politician, as a private practitioner, and Chief Justice of Uganda.
We man these courts with competent judicial officers. We are going to have regional or even sub-regional inspectorates where each judicial officer, and I've said this, and some people have when I say, including the Chief Justice, should know that there are people who are going to breathe over his neck.
Chief Justice Doro saluted President Museveni for the support to the judiciary, especially the administration of the Judiciary Act of 2020 and enactment of the judiciary budget that has greatly improved service delivery of judiciary. However, he called for the recruitment of judicial officials in commercial court.
You found money for me to recruit 10 more judges. I would release within 12 calendar months all these trillions of shillings that would make a monumental impact on the economy of Uganda.
So that's very interesting. I'm going to take it up because that one is much faster than settling marriages and what have you. Okay.
The keynote speaker, Professor Emmanuel Asiakote, a Ghanaian Supreme Court judge, spoke highly about the independence and the financial autonomy of the judiciary for it to perform better.
To achieve this, it is thought that the processes for the appointment to and promotion in the judiciary must be merit-based and free from extraneous consideration. It is also required that once appointed, judges must have security of tenure and shall not be removed or dismissed except upon stated grounds and after a quasi-judicial process.
The Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert Mao, promised to support the President in strengthening the judiciary and other arms of the government to work as a team.
Something myself and the learned Attorney General are determined to promote so that we act together as Uganda, not the judiciary flying its own flag the executive flying its own flag, and the legislature flying its own flag, because indeed we are a rope of three strands.
The Principal Judge Emeritus Yolokamba Mwine and the late Justice Letitia Mukasa Chikonyogo at the function were awarded for their service and integrity in the judiciary. It is now 5 years since the judiciary declared the annual memorial lecture for the late Chief Justice Benedicto Kiwanuka. The colorful ceremony was attended by hundreds of guests, physical and online, among others State Minister for Defense, Honorable Oboth, the family of the late Benedicto Kiwanuka, and the function was held at the Judiciary headquarters in Kampala. Deborah Namamonde, Nantongo Rebecca, UBC News.